Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Astros have signed Omar Narvaez to a minor league deal. They did this actually about a day or two ago when the Astros were in Cleveland playing the Guardians. But Omar is a one-time All-Star, being an All-Star in 2021 with the Brewers. This year, not a lot of play with the White Sox, but has not done bad at all with the White Sox this year. Went 2 for 7 in his 7 at-bats this year, scoring 1 run with 3 RBIs. He also had 2 walks, only struck out once in 10 plate appearances. So that's actually not that bad. Last year in 2024, 28 games with the Mets. He went 10 for 65. With a batting average of 154. His All-Star season was really good with the Brewers in 2021. Batting average is 266, 11 home runs, 49 RBIs. Funny enough, the Astros actually signed him a couple. This was either, I think, after this last year was over, and the Astros had picked him up, and then he didn't make the roster. And now they're bringing him back again. And they did the same thing with Cooper Hummel as well. And so, but I'm interested to see how this signing will play out. I mean, look, he's a catcher. He's got 3 catchers on the roster already. So that's one thing I would say is that, look, it's not a great chance of him making the roster because, you've already got 3 catchers on this roster. And Yainer Diaz, Victor Caratini, and Salazar, but he's a guy that has experience. And by the way, I said it was last June he signed a minor league deal with the Astros, and then this was after he was released by the Mets, but he never actually played for the Astros and played 42 games in Sugarland, but never got the call. So I was trying to do some research on that before I said exactly, but it was June the Astros picked him up after he was released by the Mets and played in Sugarland, but never got the call up. So they actually signed 2 former Astros. Cooper Hummel is another guy they picked up, and he actually played a couple games for the Astros last year, but. So I like the signing, but like I said, there's a lot of depth at the catcher right now. You've got 3 catchers already on the team right now. You've got 1 that doesn't even play. So I'd imagine unless a couple of injuries happen, it's going to be pretty hard for him to make the roster. But I think this is also a good signing for the AAA squad because with Salazar in the major league team, a guy that's played a lot of catcher for this Astros team, the Space Cowboys at the AAA level, and he's been on the team since May. Even if Omar's not going to get to the major league level, he's a guy that's played a lot for the Space Cowboys. He played 42 games for them last year to the point where he can actually really help the Space Cowboys. And he could potentially help the Astros if they ever need him at catcher. So I think it's a good signing for the Astros, and it's a good addition for the AAA squad, the Space Cowboys. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, and peace out. Go Stros.